My name is Dana Troy. I am Development Manager at the Peninsula Humane Society. What I do on a day-to-day basis, I always have trouble answering that because it involves a lot of different miscellaneous things, but pretty much anything to do with donations. So I talk to a lot of donors with questions about various aspects of donations, monetary donations, monthly donations. We do a lot of tribute donations, honor and memorial gifts, and we send out cards for those. We have a memorial wall, so we have an order file for that. We have bricks and various other naming opportunities. I do a lot of writing. I write articles for our various internal and external publications. I draft text for our website. I draft text for our grant proposals. I also work with a lot of groups of children who do various sorts of projects for us, organizations that do promotions for us. I handle a lot of various tasks related to our donations database. So I do a lot of reports. I pull mail files for our mailings and emails. I do a lot of troubleshooting. If we need to add a new feature, I research that. I implement it and work out the kinks that invariably arise whenever we do anything new. So I did not really plan out my career path. I majored in biology, and just as a side job while I was doing that, I got a job at a pet store. After I graduated, I just needed a job quickly, so I got a job at another pet store because it was easy and I already had the experience. And then I applied for a job here, which I was able to get because of my customer service experience and working with animals in the pet industry. And so I started here at Peninsula Humane Society as an adoptions counselor. And I was doing that for about a year or so, and then I started doing reception phones. And because there's a lot of downtime in between calls, I started doing projects for our development department, which is about donations and fundraising, and I really liked the work that I was doing on the side for that. So when a position opened up in that department, I applied and got it, and I've been there ever since for the last 7 years or so. When I first started working here, I suppose I wish I knew a little bit more about balance between perfection and efficiency. That's definitely something that took a while for me to get a handle on because I am a bit of a perfectionist, which is good for a lot of aspects of my job, but I definitely do tend to get sucked into the details, and there's certain details that just don't make sense efficiency-wise to focus on, especially if they're things that aren't going to be noticed. It is important to do a good and a thorough job, but there's definitely a balance, and that's something I've learned a lot about and got a lot better, but if I had known a little bit about that, it might have, ahead of time, it might have made the transition into doing certain types of work a little bit more easier.